Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming Kingmaker. We're going to go out on a 1-5-6 today because this column in the second column is the only one we don't have 2 wins with. So I figured why not try and get a second win over there. If I make tons of mistakes today, it's because I had very interrupted sleep. As you may already know, I recently got a puppy and that puppy is not sleeping through the night yet. So that's a hoot. If you have more speed than the enemy, gain 3 additional strikes, gain 1 additional strike, purity that. So they're not going to have more speed than us unless we take negative speed, which shouldn't be a problem. 3 acid seems excessive. Give me a lemon. Do I know what it... I was about to say, do I know what it makes if I cook a ham and a lemon together? Have I ever seen that? I have. Oh, it's that one. Battle start, gain 2 acid, 5 health, 5 speed. Okay, well, it's an option. Just juice our max HP a lot. Juice our attack. Well, now I'm thinking I'm just going to try and make a diamond redwood roast. Because that's a lot of stats. Is there a horse nearby? There's a teleporter right there. There is nary a horse to be found. There's a horse up there. Okay. Give me a weapon? No. Fine. We'll do this. -3 health. No weapons. I'm not going to get to that fire before the night, or before the day. But that being right next to this fire is useful for me to be able to go back and heal at a moment's notice if I need to. They do not want to give me a weapon. I'll start the enemy loses 50% of their health, gains that much armor. Take 5 damage, gain 10 thorns. How much damage are you going to do to me? A little, but not too much. How much damage are you going to do to me? But I'll still give the player 4 acid, 2 attack, no defense. Yeah, that's going to kill us. This is going terribly. Can I get to that fire? Right, there's super mega shop. We need a better weapon, ultimately. It's not really the weapon I want. While you have armor, temporarily gain 2 attack. Alright, but I was so busy thinking about cauldrons, I forgot that really we're now looking for... you know the word, Golem. This, with this weapon, is not bad. On hit, give the enemy 2 armor. I think I prefer that with these muscle potions. Battle start, stun yourself for 2 turns. Wounded, stun the enemy for 3 turns. Gain health, gain thorns equal to enemy attack. On hit, deal 1 damage, gain 1 purity every other turn. There's some interesting stuff there. But right now, I just want to find a golem. We're losing so much time to just not finding a golem. We're going to need to heal for this fight as well. I do not love how this has played out. Alright. Everything's fine. Get me to a damn golem. Alright, well that was pretty far away, so I don't feel too terrible about it. I would like something that gives me armor, or just something that doesn't end up getting me killed. Because honestly, I'm struggling here. I can't take a step there, otherwise that guy's going to kill me. I need some armor or some healing or something. It is not going great. I know I just passed up armor. I know. I hear you. What are they working with even? On hit, lose 2 health and gain 4 armor. Gain a bunch of armor, poison acid, books, restore health, gain a bunch of stats. Okay. That'll be fun. There's another golem just here. Not that I have anything to combine right now. We got rid of the weapon that was full of stats. And by stats, I mean speed. We need to heal again. This is just going really badly, isn't it? That's at least healing. Okay, now I feel a little better. Over yonder somewhere, I'm sure we saw the ring that gives you 5 damage and 10 thorns. With the bramble belt, that would hypothetically be viable. But I don't think so. Not right now. I don't think any of this really helps. You have armor, get armor. Exposed, gain 10 armor. Whenever you restore health, gain 1 armor. None of this is feeling incredible. I'm going to take that for a little defense. Stun the enemy and yourself for 2 turns. Spend 1 acid to get attack. Not that I can afford it anyway. I just feel like, so when my partner and I play games together, we'll like sit down and play Slay the Spire or Isaac or whatever. The first run always feels like a dud, and we always go, oh, that's the pancake run, because you always, like, the first pancake you make when you make pancakes is always trash. And so this run feels like one of those, like, it wants to be really good, but it's just not getting there. Well, thank goodness for that guy's stun. Because somehow we're holding on. We have 10 health. Alright, anything to keep me healthy. Chests all over. Let's do this. What are they working with? Oh my god. Huge weapon. Bunch of defense. Turn start, restore 1 health. If your health is full, get 2 armor. Whenever you lose health, restore 1 health. Big book. Decrease all countdowns by 2. Gain a strike. Some armor. So, mostly it's just high armor, high attack, and some books on countdown. Minus 10 from that guy is horrendous. I'm not going to get to that bonfire, am I? I'm not. Very rude. Cauldron's no good to me. I should really think about finding a Golem. Well, I'll take an edge. Ignore the first status effect you're afflicted with. Double your attack on hit, gain 1 stun. That's going to take so long for our potions to trigger. I'm not going to do that. Cleansing Edge ignores the purity, which like isn't really doing anything for us anyway because we can't get rid of the purity, so I'll do that. 9 health from a bird is nice, but 8 money stolen is horrendous. Alright, we don't need that healing if we can get other healing. 2 random things. Battle start, give the enemy 1 stun for each equipped stone item. Alright, this is 2 stun. That's something. There's honey over here. That's certainly interesting to me. How is this not stone? Great question. We need some armor if we want this to go. I really should have gone to a golem first. Let's lose one of those while we're at reasonable health. Then, is there a teleporter anywhere near us? Kind of. Though, not really as close as I would like. We could do honey weapon. The honey weapon was really good, wasn't it? I just don't know if I'm going to get to a cauldron in time. Ah, screw it. You live once, right? Was there? There's a cauldron there. Is that within range? We're going to find out. Do I want an edge or do I not want to spend the 3 steps to do it? I don't want to spend the 3 steps to do it. First turn, give the enemy 4 poison, 3 acid, and 2 stun on hit. Okay. We have 17 health. I know that I have a teleporter that is next to a fire. No idea how this goes at all. Alright, the attack is great because we are not that strong. His books are gonna kick in soon. 10 armor really helps. I think we are okay. To my continued surprise. Okay. What is even happening? I would love to find anything that lets me hit an additional time. That feels like it would be crucial to us. I would also like to get some of these oils. We went east and found honey. So maybe we should go southwest and look for other stuff. There's a golem right here. There's also a shop nearby. Let's do a short lap just to try and get any doubles that we might be able to use at the golem, like that. They have 1 speed and they're doing all kinds of shenanigans with water and purity. Exposed twice. Battle start exposed and wounded. Decrease of random status effect by 2. Decrease of random status effect by 1 whenever a status is health. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Give the enemy 2 freeze for each equipped water item. That's bad. I would love to get this to a diamond muscle potion in that case. That would help me a lot. Love that. None of this is stone. Right, well, we might as well do that while we're here. Grab another one of those. Mushroom poison. You have 0 base armor. Gain armor equal to current health. -2 attack. For every 3rd time you take damage each turn, gain 2 armor. Poisonous mushroom. Blood moon sickle. Lose all your health except 1. Stun the enemy for 2 turns. Gain a stack, get a stack. Whenever you restore health, gain armor. I don't think any of this is for me right now. Let's check this guy. Activate exposed 1 additional time is great with the cracked boulder shield. I think I'd rather have that than this. I would really just like anything that lets me make a diamond something. None of this is really playing ball on that front right now. You're the wrong one. I want meat, or I want strength. Or I want anything made of stone, honestly. There's a meat. Okay. I can't get rid of the 3 armor because I need it. I guess I'm getting rid of 2 speed and feeling a bit mad about it, but nothing else to be gotten rid of. Then this golem is kind of close to this teleporter. $11 money. None of that thrilled me. What I should also think about... no, we're at 25 of 30 because we didn't actually gain health from making this diamond. So I don't need to find a bonfire. I'm not getting rid of that for that. At all. Shield of the hero can be golemed. And then our best shot of finding something is shopping. We are not restoring health. Whenever you gain a status effect, gain 1 additional stack. I do not want, I think, because they're giving me freeze. I do need to find 5 health from somewhere that I think I'm now not going to be able to find. I'm going to restock once, I think. Exposed, take 5 damage. No, because I can be exposed twice, which I do not love. Stone item. Great. Love that for me. Battle start, gain max health equal to your base armor. Gain armor equal to lost health. Those 2 as a pair are incredible. I can't afford both. So, if we can get through this fight and then come back for Iron Skin Potion... maybe, but at least we have full health. That's next to that guy. Where was a fire right next to a thing? We do get there. This run just keeps going. We're going to give them a lot of stun after they do their big routine of stuff. So now they have a lot of things competing for the attention of their stat removal. 14 freeze is horrendous. How am I getting so much freeze? Hold on. Exposed, give the enemy 2 freeze for each... Oh, that's why. So we exposed them twice. Yeah, okay. So we are exposed for... frozen for days. And we still win. Sometimes it makes me sad that that guy isn't seeing the fight against me because his character was in play before mine was. But sometimes I wish, you know. Right, we are very injured. We must keep that in mind. Our base armor is not that high, all things considered. What are we fighting? Every other turn, gain 1 attack and restore 1 health. Every 3 strikes, give the enemy 1 Riptide. Battle, give the enemy 3 freeze. Give the enemy 1 Riptide. Whenever Riptide triggers, gain 3 thorns. That's going to be horrendous. The first time you gain thorns, restore that much. Exposed, give the enemy 2 Riptide. Riptide can go twice. I don't know that I can do much about this. Other than... The only thing I can think to do right now is work as hard as I possibly can to find a bunch of watermelon. Because if the Riptide doesn't trigger, they don't get all those thorns. That's my only thought on that matter. And also that we could really do with a bonfire. Ignore the first status effect you're inflicted with is nice. That's where we got to honey. I have seen bonfires around. Haven't I? God, we haven't really travelled very far either, have we? Sometimes we just get all over the gaff, but not today. Oh, bonfires. There's a grave up there. That'd be nice to see at least. Wounded, gain thorns equal to enemy attack. That could do well for us if we can survive that long. Wounded, stun the enemy for 3 turns. I'll start stunning yourself for 2 turns. I'm not doing it. I'm going to come back to this shop at the end of the round if I can remember to do so, which is a big if. Every 4th turn, stun yourself for 1 turn, gain 3 regen. Wounded, stun the enemy for 3 turns. I was thinking about buying that just now. Every 4th turn, stun yourself for 1 turn, gain 3 regen. Yes, this is going to make us weaker. I guess I'm just going to do that. Bear is hunting me down. There's a bonfire over there. They're faster than us, right? While the player has armor, bear temporarily gains 5 attack. They'd hit us for 8. Then we'd hit them for 3. We get 10 back. I think this is fine. I think this is fine because we get exposed. Yeah. Just up here is a coven lady. Does this kill me as well? While the player has 5 or less attack, wolf temporarily gains 4. 5 or less health. They get 4 attack. We hit them for 3. I think this is fine. Yeah. Where was I going? I don't even remember where I was going or what I was doing. I was thinking about finding a bonfire. I don't even know. I was looking for... This whole time my brain was like, yes, we should find watermelons. And we are just not. Golem over there does not matter unless we find a red potion immediately. We don't. Battlestar, decrease the round of status effect by 1, give it to the enemy. It's not enough, right? I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Do I want one? I was like, I could take 1 speed. If I take 1 speed, I want their battle starts to go before my battle starts do, I think. So, not that. Honestly, I would love a horse to take me to a farm right now, but I don't even see any nearby applicable horses or farms. There's a horse nowhere near that. Oh, it's gonna be crushing. Unless there was a horse somewhere on the board that we walked past but didn't actually use, but I think we're going to find that right now. No watermelons at all. There's a watermelon. First turn, restore health for damage dealt by strikes. Wounded, stun the enemy for 3 turns. Exposed, give the enemy 2 Riptide. Can they give us more Riptide? Every 3 strikes, give the enemy 1 Riptide. They can. Hate that for me. Ignore the first status effect you're given. Okay, where was that super mega shop? There. I don't think I'm going to find anything to swap out here, but it's my last chance to think to do so. Wounded, gain thorns equal to enemy attack. That could be viable, just because when we get wounded, they're going to have to go through a lot of armor and a lot of health to get to wounded. And the Evergrowth Spear is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, so we might get a lot of thorns off of that on wounded. But what do you get rid of? I mean, the Golden Light Speed Potion is not doing anything for me anymore. And I don't need the 2 speed. So we can do that. None of this stuff gives me status effects. Honestly, Granite Crown is not being that incredible. I can get 1 health by going to fire that is directly next to teleporter. I expect this to be hell, but we will see. We've stunned them a bunch. Their thorns aren't going to dissipate, are they? My own stun is what's really kicking me in the teeth here. Oh no, their stun's gone. That's right, their thorns have gone, and we don't have any more... Brain. We don't have any more Riptide to worry about right now. To be we ever win this? Did the emergency melon play work? Oh my god. My goodness. Okay. Whenever you gain additional strikes, gain double the amount. On hit, convert 2 speed to 1 attack. Battle start, gain 1 attack. Gain acid and speed, gain acid and speed, gain acid and armor, restore health on hits, gets past the thorns problem. Before any other item triggers, if you have less speed than the enemy, steal 5 speed from the enemy. First time the enemy becomes wounded, trigger all your wounded items. Diamond cracked whetstone. Acid mutation, where you have acid, temporarily gain attack equal to acid. 2 additional strikes on wounded. Take 12 damage, gain 4 additional strikes. Battle start, gain 20 max health and gain armor equal to lost health. Gain armor equal to lost health and gain 5 acid. Okay, well, they're going to have so many attacks, and we're not really going to be able to do anything about it on the first turn because of the lifeblood helmet. Things that we could possibly do: get more stone stuff so that the stun eats their get more stone stuff so that the stuns eat through their attacks, maybe. I don't think I care about these as much anymore, but I'll start getting armor equal to lost health. Okay, I want to get into new territory as fast as I can, I think. There's a farm down here. Do I care about that anymore? I don't think so. We are also quite injured right now, so we're going to need that to improve. We don't have lots of money. Take 5 damage, gain 10 thorns. Restore 1 health for each damage dealt by your strikes. They're going to have 3 plus 8 is 11. So even if we had 10 thorns, they're going to get 11 back. So 10 thorns doesn't do anything for us, as I understand things. Obviously, my understanding, not always perfect, but, you know, we're trying. Take me to a different petrified forest, because I hope that's going to be reasonably far away. We could fairy ring all of our equipment, but that seems like not a winning play. Turn end, gain 2 armor, give the enemy 2 armor. Whenever you give the enemy a status effect, give them 1 additional stack. That would do so much for stone. Would it though? No, because this happens at once. Okay. Yeah, we give him 1 extra stun there, and 1 extra stun on Thundercloud. But this is stone, so at the very least we should try and get 5 money. We can also check the grave that's nearby. I'm going to do this. If we can find the bones. Right now, being 1 faster is fine. Show me the local area. Bones there, another shop there. We have not gained much in the way of money just yet. That puts us at 8. What if we had 2 thorn rings and they were taking 20 damage? Somewhere else nearby, we either saw a thorn ring or we re-rolled through it. But re-rolls are expensive, so I don't think I've re-rolled in a long time. So I'm going to do this. And then we're not going to take any steps until we check some things. So that's got granite fungi, hydrozybal. We can afford one, not the other. We need to check every shop. Ah, oh, of course. Can you have more than one thorn ring? It's blue, so I guess it's unique. I would need 3 rings total to make thorn ring go twice. Oh, I can't do that in time. Doofus. Okay, so granite fungi is the play unless I can somehow magically find 2 more rings, which I do not believe I can. I don't even know if I could find jewelry boxes that fast. None of this, I feel. Is this better than Thorn Ring that's not going to do anything because of how high their attack's going to be with a Lifeblood helmet? Honestly, I don't know that that even helps in the time frame that we're working with. We're not going to get to 10 gold for that. Or we could do the biggest Hail Mary punt ever on Fairy Ring. You know? Because, like, what do we have to lose? They're going to get... Whenever you gain additional strike... So, battle start, gain 1 attack. Gain 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack. 11 attacks. I'm not going to stun them for 11. They're going to hit me for 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. We're going to lose. Plus, like, all the other acid and gubbins that they've got going on for even more attack. Oh, wounded gain thorns. Wounded gain thorns equals to enemy attack. We'll go down to 15. They'll get, like, 12 thorns and then not die. Because even if they have, like, 15 attack, they'll still have Lifeblood Helmet. YOLO. Can't strike, turn start, gain thorns equal to your attack. Hilarious. Honestly, like, apart from maybe if there's any ordering stuff here, Life Zap, lose all your health except 1, stun the enemy for 2 turns. That's not going to do it. We are cooked. We are so cooked. They'll be out here thinking, how the hell did he get this far with that trash build? Honestly, we still stunned them a lot. Alright, well, we won. We just didn't go to the champion endgame for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.